Working harder is not the key to success. Bill Gates once said he hires lazy people to get a hard job done because they'll find the easiest way to do it. We all have 24 hours in a day. There's no way around this. That means you can't spend more time than someone else on anything. In this video, I'm going to show you the #1 secret to getting bigger results faster in any area of your life, whether that's your business, your finances, your health, anything. And at the end of the video, I'll show you a framework where you can roll this out for yourself today. Here's my question. What's the return on energy of everything that you do? You invest a unit of energy. What's the return on that energy? Yesterday, I was at the gym. I did a 30-minute high-intensity workout. I'm dripping sweat. I'm out of breath. I get in and out of the gym in 30 minutes. When I got into the gym, I saw the same person on the treadmill that I saw the day before, the day before that, the day before that, and this person wasn't in that good a shape. And this person spends all of their time on the treadmill walking. This person is putting in time. They're going to the gym, and that's 80% of the battle. Just getting into the gym is hard enough, so kudos to that person. The difference is that that person was spending a lot of time on the treadmill doing a different workout than someone else doing high intensity work, and who's gonna get better results for the same amount of time investment? See, oftentimes we think if we spend more time doing something, we're gonna get more results, right? So if I spend more time walking 1 mile an hour on a treadmill, I'm gonna get more results, lose more weight, get in better shape, right? But sometimes you're focusing on the wrong thing. And now, as the CEO of a multi-8-figure company with over 80 employees, this has been the #1 secret that's allowed me to grow. It's the difference between a results economy and a time economy. When you enter a results economy, you fire yourself from the time economy. The time economy is where you think that if you just spend more time on something, then you'll get more results. In the results economy, you don't have to spend more time on something to get more results. For example, let's say you wanted to get a result. Let's say you're doing sales, you want to close a deal, and you want to earn a $5,000 commission for closing that deal. Okay, simple. Now, how are you going to get that result? Well, one salesperson is going to spend a full 8-hour day doing cold calls like I did in the past. But the other salesperson is going to ask themselves, how can I make a sale in less than 20 minutes? And once you ask yourself a question like this, you're basically gonna shave away the excess 7 hours and 40 minutes of where you would have wasted time. Here's the hardest thing to learn in this process. It's the concept that your deepest skills form your deepest ruts. And what that means is that the way you once did things oftentimes is not the right way to do things. So the art is in learning how to update the way you do things so that the way you do things becomes more and more effective. I know for me, every single time that I hung my hat on how hard I worked, it never worked out well. But I know every time I hung my hat and patted myself on the back for the time I got a key result and I did it in a very short amount of time, I know every single time I've done that, it's worked out. There is one asset in this life that you will never get back: time. And time all comes back to input versus output. We all are granted the same amount of time. And during the same 24 hours in a day, some people give better inputs to their time than others. And therefore, some people get better results than others. Outputs. See, busyness is not productivity. I remember this. I used to have a full-time employee at my company who would run around the office, always frantic, holding papers in his hand, dropping them on the ground, always so busy and overwhelmed. And one day I thought to myself, is this person really being productive? And I remember I asked him, what are you doing all day? And I had him send me what's called an activity inventory, where he showed me what he was doing through every hour of the day. And I thought to myself, holy crap, this person is busy, but not productive. And the problem with this is so many people weigh their self-esteem on how hard they work. We've created this culture of what's called work porn. Because if you don't have a filled life, if you don't have a vibrant life with relationships that you love and things you love doing, of course you're just gonna bury yourself in work and then hang your hat on how hard you're working, because that's all you got. This is exactly why I learned my Sunday planning habit. Every Sunday morning at 6:30 a.m., I spend 2 hours and I plan my top priorities for the next week. And if you think about it, what's the hourly rate of your time? Especially if you were to spend Sunday mornings planning your entire week. Think about it like this. If each day of your time is worth $1,000, then planning your week for 2 hours is worth $14,000. So how much time do you spend identifying your top priorities? So let's think about this regarding your health. You could just do the same thing you did last week to work out, your nutrition, what foods you ate, how much time you walked outside, or you could spend 30 minutes on Sunday thinking to yourself, what is my health plan for this upcoming week? Think to yourself, what time am I going to work out? What specific workouts am I going to do? How am I going to walk after work? Am I going to set a timer on my phone that reminds me after work ends to go outside and take a walk? Just spending 30 minutes focusing on doing the right things and planning your actions will exponentially increase your return on energy. And the reason why I like return on energy so much is because when I say return on investment, ROI, a lot of people say, well, I don't have enough money to invest. But here's the awesome thing about energy. Everyone has energy. If you are alive, newsflash, you have energy. So there are no excuses to get a high return on energy from every single minute, every 15-minute chunk, every 30-minute chunk, every hour chunk, every day of your life should have a return on the energy that you invest. And what kind of returns do you want? Do you want unlimited health? Do you want to be X% body fat? Do you want to have X amount of take-home income? What is that for you? And optimize your life according to the outcomes that you want to exponentially increase the quality of your life. So let me know what's the number one thing you want to get a higher return on energy from, and I'll see you in the next video.